Headline grabber has been the rover finding signs of ancient active organic chemistry. Possible indicator of microbial life on the planet. Awesome. ESA failed the Grand Tour. Suckers. And we almost have enough for that deep space network. But let's do this. It's been a long while since we launched the Vostok mission. We never really launched that many of them either. Oh, it's raining. Balls to it, launch it anyway. I was like, we could delay it, but I'm pretty sure the next month is a suboptimal window. So we have to delay it so many months. Let's just launch it. And we're fine. Yeah, not gonna lie, my heart did skip a beat. Possibly an unnecessary risk, but I mean, we increased it from a 1% chance of exploding to 2%, so we're gonna be fine. Are we gonna get to see the Wyvern land itself? Maybe it happens at the end. That'd be so cool if we get to see it land itself on the barge or back at the launch site. That'd be amazing. So, single phase crewed mission. We haven't done one of these in such a long time. It's relatively self-explanatory as well. So we just need to start with a bit of comms. We can do that. We have 4 turns to do this, so this is very generous. If we do that, then we can do this next turn. It's +3 heat each turn, but we can do this and generate a lot of comms. So we'll do that. Even though this isn't the most reliable spacecraft, since we did the reliability training and just all of our buffs since we've been running a space program for so long, the payload reliability of this is actually pretty damn good. And to be fair, it's not the most unrealistic thing in the world to be still using vostok. Not Vosgod, but vostok, because, I mean, variants of vostok are still flying today. Not carrying people, but carrying biological payloads, or just as a proven satellite design. Right. Let's do that. Then we need a bit more data. And do that. Actually, we'll do that next turn. Let's do this one. Take advantage of the 1 crew member we have each turn. Cool. And all we need now is 10 more comms, which we can do relatively easily. Generate a bit more data like that. Then all we need is 2 more comms on the final turn, and we're sorted. Then we can just do that, like so. And we're done. Beautiful. I really hope we see the Wyvern land. Okay, we're seeing the capsule land. Cool. Do we get to see the rocket land? Oh, come on. Please, please, please let us see the rocket land. Maybe it's only for unmanned, uncrewed payloads. That you don't see it. Or that you do see it, I should say. Oh no, there it is! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, yeah! The reusable rockets. They were added after I got the game. Those were added, I think, about a year ago. God, I've been playing this game for such a long time. Yeah, it was relatively shortly after I had my injury and stopped playing the game for a while. With all that extra money, though. Wow, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Let's build this deep space network. Plus 5% payload reliability. Where can we build it? That's the question. We can slot it in here and get plus 1% by having it next to whatever that is. What is that? Robotics Research Lab. Okay. Is that the only place we can put it? At least until we move any buildings? That is literally the only place we can put this. And I don't want to have to pay to move anything, because I think moving stuff is ridiculously expensive. Yeah, it costs like 100k each time, so we'll build it here, and then maybe we'll rearrange some stuff once it's free for us to move buildings. I assume it takes time to move buildings as well, so yeah, another plus 1% payload reliability is certainly worth having. So let's put it there. I've got an achievement as well for space. Remove every obstruction from your base. I wish you could remove these, fill in these little rivers though. In that lake. Does make things a little on the awkward side. Regardless though, let's launch this Rosetta mission. Putin. This should be like the last mission we complete right before Mars. I was trying to launch all the long deep space missions. I just completely forgot that the Comet mission would probably take a long time to get there. Still, landing on Mars post-2012, that's not too bad. If the playthrough's gone on this long, you want to have seen everything that the game has to offer, right? I think we've established that some people have managed to complete this game a lot faster than me. Honestly, the skill it would take to land on Mars as the Soviet Union still, playing on normal difficulty, that does kind of boggle my mind. There's a lot of stuff, I guess, if I did start the game again, that I would do a lot better, having now played the game through and knowing what to expect. But even so, that's pretty impressive. And there it is. Of course, we've got to do all the gravity assists to actually get out there in the first place. Right, we need nav and we need data. So, what's the best way of going about that? The best way to get nav is to use a bit of data. Bit of a chicken and egg though. You need to have one before you can produce the other one. Still, that's all the nav we need on the first turn. We do only have 2 turns to do this though, so let's keep an eye on that. Actually, that's most of the resources we need, full stop. I'm going to be aware that the drift is going to be fluctuating at the end of the turn. We have to resist that. Okay. We're still within the tolerance though. Perfect. All we need is 3 more data. Boom. Done. And we're sorted. Okay. Only 4 more phases to go. I'm waiting for this centrifuge training to be done so we can get building that and get our tier 3 astronauts. That'd be wonderful. Still, funding review, 2002. I will always remember summer of 2002 when our Mars sample retrieval mission returned to Earth. I just realized we have a free mission slot because, of course, we launched a single one. Anything else that gives us money? We could add an inflatable module to our space station, which would give us a lot of science and support. So, you know what? We're actually going to plan that. Now, it's not going to be cheap to do this. So, we are going to go for a prototype. It'll be fine. We'll increase the payload reliability through training or something. But yeah, with the cost of these space station modules, yeah, we're going to do it with a prototype one. But, yeah, unfortunately there aren't any request missions that pay us money. So we're going to have to try and be a little bit frugal until our Space Center expansion is finished. Regardless, though, our sample is returning to Earth. Look at that. Reminds me of the Memento mission we did back in KSP Endurance all those years ago. When we visited all the different biomes of, I believe it was Drizzen and its moon. And then we, extracted surface samples using drills, returned it to a mothership and sent it back to Solitude. That was so much fun. First sample return mission I'd ever done. I don't know if you can get surface samples using a robotic arm in stock KSP. I think it's only in mods that you can do that. But yeah, surface sample return missions. So cool. It's just, it's unusual. You usually have to return a probe back to the Earth or back to Kerbin/Solitude. I know we'll be doing some for all Kerbal Kind, though, since there is a specific contract for it, which N9 has already sort of done. He didn't return a surface sample, but he did return data from the surface of the moon. I'm going to see if I can return the first sample. Fingers crossed. We sort of had our progress hindered by the fact that we didn't have access to the Proton for so long. He had access to the Saturn 1 way before we got access to the Proton rocket, so he had much heavier launch capability than us, which opened up the possibility for doing sample return and the like, at least in a cost-effective way. I guess you could always assemble things in orbit, but yeah, anyway, enough about full Kerbal Kind. Let's finish this mission. 4 turns plus 5 heat every turn, so we're gonna have to deal with that. I think the best way to deal with it is just going to be using nav and data and generating comms. So generate some of that. How do we generate data with comms? Okay, that's not very helpful, is it? Ta-da! And what's stopping us doing this? Oh, that uses some of the heat. Just to be below 5 though, right? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we can actually just do that. And that. Then we can do this next turn. Plus 5, okay. And then we can do that to get rid of it. Beautiful. And then do this to get a bunch of comms. So we need 25 and 25. Now just a bunch more comms. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Ooh, a bit extra. Beautiful. That one's failed. We reduced by 1. We will resist that. We've got plenty of power. Okay. Is it the final turn? No, 2 turns. Okay, 2 turns remaining. That's plenty of time. Absolutely plenty. So we need a bit of data, so we have to do this one. And then that gets us all the nav we need. And then we can actually do that twice. And bish bash bosh. 26, 25. Eternally. Beautiful. Sample return mission completed with most of the bonus rewards. I don't think we got all of them. I can't quite remember, but we got most of them at least. So the science return from this should be absolutely crazy. Yeah! The little probe that could. And there we go. We're first to complete it as well. Getting nothing but first at the moment. I think we are comfortably ahead of everyone. I really think building that modular space station ourselves, although it cost a lot, has really paid dividends. Beautiful. So now we're going to have a free mission slot. Once we finish researching this, we really need to research some more missions. I believe Mars surface habitat was the one we needed to complete ahead of NASA. Let's double check. Yeah, Mars ground hab. Minus 50% to mission research costs for 3 months. Yep, okay. What else can we do in the meantime, though? Let's have a little look at some of the request missions. We could do this lab module joint with Japan. I'm not sure we have enough time left, to be honest, to really take full advantage of diplomatic missions. They'll contribute 51% towards all the mission costs, so let's do this one. It's another Mir module. So this one's a fair bit cheaper. It's experimental payload though, so it already reduces the payload reliability. So a prototype is not going to work. Considering they're already paying for half of it, yeah, let's just do a standard one and then boost that with some mission training. Cool. We're going to be launching it on a shuttle, so its launch reliability is going to be fine anyway. Okay. Just lots of space station modules. Space tourist request. Here we go. This is interesting. A billionaire entrepreneur has approached our agency with a request to be taken to a modular space station. In exchange, they will donate 2,000k to the agency. They can adapt the laboratory module mission spacecraft to safely carry them, although that the space tourist may be received negatively by the public. We're going to accept it. We lost 400 support, but for 2,000k, that's absolutely worth it. That's fine. Look how much support we have. Like, I think we can take a 400 support hit. We're sending Elon up into space. Although I guess yeah. Who was the first private astronaut? I don't know who it was. I know Elon himself hasn't actually been to space. Maybe this is Branson. Who knows? Astronaut punches conspiracy theorist. Yes! It's Buzz Aldrin. One of your retired astronauts, Alexei Leonov, has punched a member of the public who accused them of faking the moon landing. He's famously part of the crew who achieved the historic landing. So, of course, this is something, if you don't know, that happened to Buzz Aldrin. And to be fair, he was very humble about it in his autobiography, but the guy absolutely deserved it. I mean, the guy invited him to a fake charity event, and he went there out of the kindness of his heart, and it turned out to be a sham, and the guy like cornered him and basically trapped him inside a building and was like screaming at him, telling him that he was a coward. And there is a video of it, like a very grainy video on YouTube. And Buzz Aldrin was like, "Look, can you stay away from me?" And the guy was like not letting off, so he just socked him in the face, and the guy sued him, but the judge ruled that he deserved it, which is just great. We're gonna support him. Hell yeah, we got our support back. Whilst never advocating violence, the actions were understandable. They should be admired, not disparaged. They've aligned with our standpoint, with one prominent newspaper congratulating the former astronaut on another perfect landing. Ah, wonderful. Okay, how expensive is this? 5,000k. Okay, we need a little bit more, but then we can get some more experienced astronauts. Now, it would be nice to research the conference center to get that bonus, but we really need some more missions. So we're going to go for this ground surface habitat thing. So this is a prep mission, not a requirement mission. So we could just go like straight to Mars already. But having done these missions increases the chance of things not going catastrophically wrong. So I think it's certainly going to be worth doing all of these. As I said, I want to do all of them anyway. Debris tracker averts disaster. Oh, yay. The radar system we invested in gave us a reputation with NASA. Oh no, I want to still be antagonistic with them. Ah, no, we're just competing now. God damn it. How can we do something to piss NASA off? Can we just like throw some space debris at their space station? Apparently not. It was 5,000k for the astronaut thing, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, we finished that module, so we should just be able to use a shuttle for this. We still have 2 spare shuttles lying around. I believe this was the one with the... No. We want the one... So this will have crew on it, won't it? So we want the one with the launch escape system. Perfect. Beautiful. And then now we can start building that centrifuge training area. Builds up an astronaut's resilience to the extreme G-forces experienced during space travel. Where can we put this? Is there anywhere we can put it? No. No, there is not. Okay, that is problematic. Problematic indeed. See, once we can move buildings, we'll move this one into here. And then we can move this along, maybe? And have some space over here. Or something like that. What adjacency bonuses can we get? If we put adjacency here, we can get... Not that many adjacency bonuses to have, really. Though adjacent to this would also benefit us. Okay, we're not going to pay to move buildings. Yeah, once we've researched that Mars Hab mission, we'll research that final building. We're getting a lot of science at the moment anyway. We'll get a lot more science from these space station missions, so yeah, it's cool. Supplementary boosters add 1 upgrade point. Okay, we're not going to use that, but sure. Cool. Maximum mission training bonus is increased, so yeah, let's do payload reliability training. I really want that tier 3. That tier 3 building, damn it. You know what? Maybe we will actually move a building. Like, it's going to take a while. How much is this? This is 8,000. Yeah, no, we should have just researched that. I didn't realize we wouldn't have space for the building. You know, we don't lose anything if we just change research. So let's change research to this and get this research as fast as possible. I was going to say maybe we'll just pay to move the buildings. Because, yeah, as soon as... Well, yeah, as soon as this vehicle is ready, we're going to need more crew than we will have available. I would like to have tier 3 crew, if at all possible. Still. We don't need the plus 5% launch reliability, but I guess we'll just send these astronauts on the mission. So they're the only ones that are available. Confirm. Training. Payload reliability. Yeah, this isn't launching for a while yet, so we'll be fine. Let's launch it in June. And get that up to 81. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we need to select the select the vehicle for this. Right, let's reuse this. We can change this into a launch escape assist system. There we go. Just because it has so many astronauts on board, it's not worth risking. Cool. Using both our shuttles.
A massive thank you to my patrons and donators for their generous support, and an extra special thank you to the Amazing Steak, Olaf Hammerhand, Madzor, Peter Lushtinets, Delta V, Axel Jensen, Dennis Klomp, Lady Lagsalot, Simone67, Scott Milligan, Harambe, Nicholas Popkus, Wather, Jagnath, Weir, Dreister, Jesse Smith, Lightning Gamer, Elmac, and Nobody Special.